Everything's going good so far today. As usual, I don't have a plan. I'm ripping both of these. There's some monster cards in there. Yes, I am. Both of these. The Pikachu and Gengar in that the card in the PSA 10 is over $4,000. So, but any Pikachu card, anyone in this box is a good card. And this is the 151 set, and it's got some unusual, they call it the 151 volume 3, but it has, hey, how's it going, 741? It's got a lot of nice cards. It has a Bubble Mew in here. So I don't know how many packs are in here. It's hard to read because it's in Chinese. I think, I'm not sure. I don't know how many packs are in here. Are those some of the cards that are in here? I should have checked a little more. I don't know yet. We may have a slow night tonight. It's there's only 4 of you online right now. Oh boy. 15 packs in there. I don't, are Chinese cards going to overtake Japanese soon? I don't think so. I think Japanese will always be, because it's a Japanese product, it'll always be number one. But you never know. I mean, the fact that the Gengar Pikachu in here raw is over $1,500. PSA 10 is over 4,000. How's it going? Falling to pieces. So it's not 7 o'clock yet. Wow. It's hard to believe. When you go live, you never know how many people are going to show up. This one's slow. Normally by the starting time, hello, Jacob. Normally by the starting time, there's 30, 40 people in here, but not tonight. Tonight there's 9. But I have a lot to, oh boy. Yeah, I have a lot. Now it went from 9 to 7. 2 people dropped out. Oh, yes. The Gengar behind the tree watching the Pikachu is really an expensive card. But as I said, any card in this box that has Pikachu on it is expensive. So you saw I started a GoFundMe for Big Pack Hobby Shop. Did any of you get to go watch the video of the break-in? Because he had cameras in his shop, and his cameras alerted him at 3 o'clock in the morning that his store was being broken into. And the sad part is, well, it's in a lower middle class town, and it's on a main road. But I mean, according to the news reports, they were only in there for 90 seconds. I mean, they went in with hammers, were smashing all the display cases, stealing all the graded cards, stealing boxes. Just 3 people in hoodies and masks. So it was terrible. Yeah. Well, even if you watch, I watch a lot of TikTok and YouTube for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's very entertaining, especially TikTok. Wow, there are some crazy people. When you get pulled over if I get pulled over by a cop, which never happens, Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, officer. No, officer. Man, some of these people are crazy the way they talk to police. I've had, I've been pulled over. I'm thinking one time in Virginia, and there was no reason to pull me over. He thought maybe he could pull over and get somebody that was drunk, and I don't drink. I haven't had a drink in, I don't know, 50 years. I just don't like the taste of alcohol. See, I like the taste of stuff like this or stuff like that. This one's cold. I can't really drink it. This one's room temperature. I have to wait till this warms up because this will cause my heart. The cold causes my heart to go into wrong rhythm. It's called a vasovagal reaction because there's a nerve that goes from here to your heart. It's called the vagus nerve. And in the cases, according to a cardiologist, guys with big chests, a cold drink can cause your heart. The nerve runs right along your esophagus, and a cold drink can make your heart go into a wrong rhythm, which has done it to me many times. So that's why I don't think you can see it. Hold on. Let me see. It's right here. I have a pacemaker, right? That's the top of it right there. And the bottom of it is right there. So it's literally that big. Here's my pacemaker. And it's a defibrillator too, so it'll shock me. Hi, Janet. How are you? So I'm doing something a little different today. So the giveaway is going to be a little, hold on, let me change this angle of the camera. The giveaway is going to be nice. Nobody claimed this, and nobody claimed this. So we've got the Pikachu or the Orbeetle. So enter the giveaway. To enter the giveaway, why does it look fuzzy? Did I touch the, I might have touched the, hold on a sec. Let me grab a sock. I'll be right back. I might have touched the camera area. And to me, it's making it look a little, what am I doing with the, I don't want to tell you what was in my sock drawer. Panties. Oh my God. How did it get in my socks? Only me. I'm going to just wipe off the camera area. Sorry. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I have a pair of my sweetheart's panties in my sock drawer. They wouldn't fit. Me. Okay. Where did I put the? There it is. Okay, the giveaway, you got to say one of these two words. To enter the giveaway, say Orbeetle or Pikachu, either one. Say it right now on this video and go to another video also and say Orbeetle or Pikachu. Hello, Logan. I see you under there with Jenna. Yes, I do. My grandson's on. That's him, Jenna Stevens. So say Orbeetle or Pikachu, except for you, Logan. You're not allowed to enter. Say by the end of this live, Orbeetle or Pikachu. I'll say this many times today. And the winner will get whichever one they say. If they say Orbeetle or Pikachu, the winner will get that. Maybe I'll be nice and I'll have two winners, one from Orbeetle and one from Pikachu. So I'm going to be ripping these today. And there are some monster cards in these boxes. I am really looking forward to this rip. So you saw I started a GoFundMe for the card store. I want to talk about that a little. You're going to see during the course of the next week or so a video every day online. Of course, I'm trying to get people to come in from Instagram and TikTok because I can't put links on Instagram or TikTok. So I'm trying to get them to come to my channel to donate to big for the GoFundMe. Now, also next weekend, next Sunday, I have a card show. By the way, Logan, where are you? Logan's my grandson. He's in here somewhere. I have to come down this weekend, Logan, because I have to pick up the 2 cases that your dad borrowed from me. Yeah, I see. So you'll see me either Saturday or Sunday. Sunday's probably a better day for me because we're looking for houses. We're looking for another house, a little bigger house. So I want to have a studio. I want to have a studio. It's making me crazy. So you're going to see me saying this many, many times today. To enter the giveaway, say Orbeetle or Pikachu, Orbeetle or Pikachu. By the end of this live event. And I'm giving away Orbeetle or Pikachu. Orbeetle? How do you win something and not claim it? See, that doesn't make sense to me. I go all that work to put stuff online, and then they don't claim it. So I'm doing the card show next Sunday, the 14th, and I got a couple of these. Hold on. Let me see if I can peel this label off of here. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, I can. Oh, it's leaving some glue on. Yeah, it's taking the label off, but it's leaving the glue on. Okay. Look at these binders, how nice they are. They're Ultra Pro binders. Ultra Pro are the same people that make these things. So look at that. That's stitched on. That is so cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill these up with cards and I'm going to give them away at the card show to little kids. To little kids' parents. I don't give things away to little kids. If a little kid comes up to my table without a parent, I don't deal with them. I'll say, go get your parent and then bring them back. So let's see. So yeah, if you got to see any of the videos, you can just Google it. Big Pack Hobby Shop break-in, and you see what they did to his shop, man. They shattered his display cases, which were really nice display cases. They wiped out his front door. You know, unfortunately, he didn't have the shutters that come down, which didn't make sense to me. Every other card store I've ever been in has shutters that cover every door and every window because you're just asking for trouble. You know, they walk in and in a matter of 90 seconds, they walk out with $30,000 to $40,000 worth of cards. And what do you know, they're going to fence it 30 to 40. They might get $2,500 for it. What are they going to do? They can't go to, if I owned a card shop and some guys walked in with 20, 30 graded cards and said they want to sell them, I'd call the police. Because you have to assume. Yeah, because regular Pokemon people don't walk in and do that kind of stuff. Hello, Jay's Mix. How are you? I got to get that painting done. I have time. I need time. Thank you, Dare Lion. I need time. It's not easy. So, what happened was, I called up the guy that runs the card show. It's got like 70 vendors in it. So it's for a high school. It's in a high school gymnasium. The sad part is it'll be hot. And I said, I want to put aside a jar for a fundraiser for Big Pack Hobby Shop. And if anybody just wants to donate $1, put it in the jar and I'll get it all to the Big Pack Hobby Shop. And he said he would tell all the vendors there about it. And because the vendors do pretty well. I mean, I'm stunned at how many people buy stuff in a high school. It's actually, and I'm not going to mention any numbers, but my son and grandson just did a show in a high school about 2 weeks ago, and yeah, they sold. My son has a lot of cards. The fundraiser, I think it's about $400 right now. And I'm trying to bring people in from Instagram and TikTok. You know, I just sent out 30 cards yesterday to be graded. I sent them to Beckett's. It's my first time ever sending something to Beckett's. And what I wanted to do was the first of every month, send out 30 cards every month. So that means after 4 months, the first of every month, 30 cards will be coming back in, graded. And I'll keep a flow of cards coming in. Because when I go to a card show, hello, Chase Maximus. When I go to a card show, I have a very good selection of cards. And I'm doing when I do a Pokemon show that's not in a Pokemon, we have Pokemon shows here. So I'm doing a show in a high school. It's not really what I would call a Pokemon or a TCG show. I have probably one of the best Pokemon displays, but that's okay. You can't, you know what? You can't send cards to the PSA to get them graded right now. They're $80 each. 30 cards, $2,400. No thanks. So yeah, I sent 30 cards to Beckett's. And I'll send 30 cards in July 1st. I'll send 30 cards August 1st and so on. And I'll try and keep the flow going. I hope they catch the thieves too, those son of a guns. Hello, Custom Arts. So my nose is itching. You know what that means? I'm ripping these 2 boxes today. The Gengar Pikachu card in here is raw, $1,500. And in a PSA 10, it's $4,000. Wow. I'm reading some stuff here. Yeah, I think Beckett's still going to be maybe 2.5, 3 months, but PSA is not even accepting those kind of cards. The cheapest card you can have graded at PSA right now is $80. And that might have a big turnaround. PSA has been terrible for 4 months at a time to turn cards around. And also, one other thing, there's a Bubble Mew maybe in one of these boxes. And I'm dying for a Bubble Mew. I've never pulled one. So, to enter the giveaway, you're going to see me doing this a lot tonight. Just say Orbeetle or Pikachu on any video or short. Hey, Gramp, I have a message to pass to you. What's that, Celtic Star? Just say Orbeetle or Pikachu. And the reason for that is I have 2 boxes that were unclaimed. I have the Pikachu box. And I have the Orbeetle box. So what I'll probably end up doing, I want some Topps NFL Chromes. What I'll probably end up doing is, if you win and you said Pikachu, you'll get the Pikachu box. If you win and said Orbeetle, you'll get the Orbeetle box. So, hello, Sushi King. How are you? So that's what's going on. I just feel bad for the guy at the Big Pack Hobby Shop. He's a young man. He just celebrated his 3rd anniversary. And he just had his first baby. His first baby's 2 months old. And so now a criminal, you spelled Pikachu wrong. And I do a search. I search Pikachu. I don't search Picachu. So I won't see you in the search, because if I had to search that way, I'd have to search the name Pikachu 30 different ways. Come on. You got to know how to spell Pikachu. Of course, the sad part is not everybody, English isn't the primary language of everybody. How do I keep up with all those giveaways? Logan can tell you how many cards I have. Maybe. Logan doesn't come to the house here that often. It's usually I go down there because it's easier for us to go down where he is than for them to come up here. It's easier. Yeah, it's a shame what they did. I felt bad with the Pikachu. Yeah, they're lying. Thank you. Thank you for helping me with that. Oh, Lord. I need a drink. I'm getting dry already. This is gassy. This stuff is gassy. So I'll be good. So I only deleted one person this week. I'm on, it's been a lull. I can't even remember what it was, why I deleted them. I just got, I think they said something at the wrong time. Would you pull those boxes for the winners of the Pikachu and Beetle? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm trying to read it. And you saw I put one of these in the giveaway. Nobody has these yet. I've not sent out a hat yet. Somebody's going to be the first person. Oh, no. Yeah, you got to be careful. When you go into a store with Pokemon cards, you got to be careful because you can become a victim very easily. Oh, it depends. Now, somebody in, I don't remember, maybe Scotland won a box. I think it was Scotland. And I ended up shipping it to him because it only cost me like $30 to ship it to him. So I said, what the hell? Send him the box. Well, let's see. I have cards over there. I have cards over there. I have cards back there. I have cards over there. I have cards. I have cards in my basement. I have cards. I have cards everywhere. And so, it's pretty cool. Can I get a hat, Gramps? When I come down Sunday, I'll bring one of the hats to you, Logan, okay? Uh-oh, he's going to be the first one with a hat. I got to be careful. Thank you, T-Ray. Wow, that's kind of a unique idea. Yeah, when I go to certain Pokemon stores have you as a buyer at different levels, say A, B, C, and D, according to how much you spend. Thank you, Jacob. According to how much you spend. So I'm an A buyer because I buy a lot of Pokemon, a lot. And, I buy something like this. They're happy to see me. When I walk, there's one store in particular, that Circle 330 store in Leonia. When I walk in, that guy goes like this. Because I go in there, I spend $500, $600, $700 at a time. And I go in there basically every 7 to 10 days. Love you. Bye, Logan. Take care. That's my grandson signing out. Take care, Logan. I'll see you this weekend. Yeah, I wear hats because I have a Wrangler with the big sunroof. You press the button and the whole roof opens. So I wear a hat so I don't get. And this week I had a dermatology exam, and I came back with a clean bill of health. I don't have any issues. So it's all the problems. If you've been around watching me for 2 years, you've seen a lot of medical problems, man. Because I'm not one of those that hides. Like when I had a heart attack, I was in the hospital doing videos. Jenna Stevens, that's Logan's mom. Take care, Logan. And it's funny. My son's as big as me. He's a big boy, big guy. And Jenna is 5'4", 110 pounds. I mean, she's a little pipsqueak. They met in college. How cool is that? I hope I stay healthy. You know, all I want to do, really, all I want to do is get to 6 more years, get to 80, and then let my grandson take it over. He'll be 17 by then, and he'll have a he doesn't have the, I don't want to say personality, because he's got a little wacky personality. He just doesn't have, he's got to learn how to deal with people online, how to be in front of a camera. He's kind of shy. He's got to get out of that. Can we, you know, I'm going to start putting stuff on eBay and just say t-shirts and hats on eBay. That's really the easiest way for me to do it. Of course, I can't make a store. Everything takes time, and time is a killer. When I'm doing giveaways 7 days a week, you understand, it takes me hours every day, 7 days a week to run a giveaway. Miserable people live the longest. Uh-oh. So yeah, if I can, I have a very big eBay account. I haven't done anything. I have like over 1,000. I'm 100%. I've never had an issue. I have over 1,000 transactions, and I've never had an issue with anybody. So I'm at 100%. I have a gold star or something next to my name, some kind of star. So let's rip one of these boxes and see what we got. Now, let me show you one other thing first. Does anybody know who? I think the guy's name is Bearded Dad, the YouTuber that's name is Bearded Dad. Or he might be an Instagrammer that's Bearded Dad. He's a big, heavy guy with a beard. He's a cool guy. He's real good with kids. See, I'm a little more brash with kids because I make it fun. He's just like a good, kind spirit. But I make it. Oh, yeah, I better sell something then if your zero went down. Bearded Dad. So what he does is he gets, South America, he gets something like this and puts cards in it and gives it to somebody. So I have two. So I'm putting them together. I'm going to give one to a guy and one to a girl when their parents are there. Somebody that comes up. See, what I do is when somebody wins a card from me, and it's very easy. I mean, I have a lot of, let me just show you what came in the mail today. These came in the mail today, getting ready for the show. Beautiful Pikachu card. Beautiful Leafeon card. 2 of those. The Charizard. Everything's better with the Charizard. I have, when I give a card to a kid, if the kid says thank you, I give him a pack of cards then as a reward for being polite. If the kid doesn't say thank you, I say thank you and have a nice day. As long as they're not prompted by their parents. If they're prompted by their parents, that's something else. That's not actually the kid saying it. That's the kid saying it because the parent told him to or her to. So let's do this one more time. To enter the giveaway, just say Orbeetle or Pikachu by the end of this live event. And normally what I do is this ends at 9 o'clock. I'll give till 9:10 to say it. After 9:10, I just cut it off because people will just keep saying it all night long because they just watched the video and they're trying to get into the giveaway. And I want the giveaway to be for the people that are here watching the live. So let's rip this and see what we can find. This is dangerous to somebody on blood thinners. Danger, danger, danger. I don't ever want to cut myself because you can't stop bleeding. If I cut myself shaving, I got to work at it to stop it. Let's see how this opens. Oh, okay. So it opens. There's a little, like a little serrated edge there. You can't really see it. I'll show you as I rip it. Oh, it didn't. It actually didn't come off. Here we go. So you can see it right there. So that's how these boxes open. Bonus, that one opened relatively easily. I would love to pull a Gengar Pikachu card. Oh, there's a lot of packs in here, but they're very thin. Holy crow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 packs, and they all look the same. And there's 5 cards per pack. So I'm going to store them in this. By the way, what I like about this, look at the name. Ultra Pro. Quality stuff. I use Ultra Pro all the time. 5 cards per pack times 15. That's and I have 2 boxes, so I'm ripping 150 cards tonight. I'd love to pull a Bubble Mew or a Pikachu. Oh, that would be so cool. Now, if you've been watching, I've only done about 10 lives. 10 total. It seems like I do 2 a week, but that's not true. I've ripped in the beginning. I ripped a Gengar that was very expensive. I ripped a Reshiram that was very expensive. I've pulled some really nice cards during my live events. So let's see what we got here. Let's do this. I'm just getting ready. I'm ill prepared. Darn. I'm going into the dresser here to get some inventory of stuff. I'll be right back. Sorry. Where is it? Here it is. No, that's not it. Here we are. Oh, man. I need a studio so badly. I can't believe how much I need a studio, and I don't have one yet. So these are the things that these are the semi-rigids that I put the cards in, and these are my penny sleeves. I think there's 500 in this pack. Man, my nose is itching. So I need some penny sleeves. Okay, here we go. I should have done this before, and I didn't. Thank you, Old Man Dirt. I should have done this before, and I didn't. I'm sorry. But honestly, an hour before this started, I was taking a nap. Yeah. I'm a napper. Okay. I'm almost ready to start ripping. Here we go. Now I'm ready. Hey, Old Man Dirt, I think if you just came on to enter the giveaway, say either Orbeetle or Pikachu. Orbeetle or Pikachu. Because I've got the Orbeetle and I've got the Pikachu. I'll probably end up giving both away. Okay, here goes the first rip. Bubble Mew would be nice. Anything with Pikachu on it would be nice. Okay. Fingers are crossed. Oops. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Which is probably going to be most of the time. Is that Goldeen? Goldeen? Is that Goldeen? I'm looking at, yes, 1 for 1. I should retire. Oh, is that Butterfree or that's not Beautifly? I don't know what that is. Butterfree? See, this one always messes me up. Venomoth, yes. This is Clefairy, I think. See, these mess me up. Clefable, Clefairy, Clefunky. Jiggly. That's not Jigglypuff, is it? Oh my God. What next one I know? This is Growlithe. 2 out of 4, not bad. Growlithe. And then this is a reverse hollow Pokeball. I think this is Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan? That's not Machamp, right? That's Hitmonchan. Wow. 3 out of 5. That's it. I'm done. I mean, literally a year ago, I would have been 0 for 5. I've gotten so much better. You have no idea. You know, I see Nate and Marie ripping, and they know every card. I see PokeRev ripping. They know every card. Ah, look at this. Venomoth. Oh, come on. Here, watch this. You might think I'm doing it twice. I just want to show you. Venomoth. Jigglypuff. They got to be kidding me. There's 151 cards in here. Growlithe. I mean, come on. What kind of... I mean, I'm going to say it. This is crappy mixing of cards. This is... I know who this is. This is Golduck. He evolves from Psyduck, right, Mr. Psyduck? Sir Psyduck. That's Golduck, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this evolves from Pikachu. And it's a hollow ball. It's a reverse hollow Pokeball. So Raichu. But you can see up here is Pikachu. So you know it's an evolution. I have a lot of cards coming in the next couple weeks to get ready for this card show because I'm going to give a lot of cards away. I'm going to record the whole show and I'll break it up into little snippets. I wanted to do a live, but they told me they don't want people using the internet of the school to be doing a live. Check this out. Licky Tongue. That's easy. Oh, I should know who this next one is. It evolves from Sandshrew into, I don't know who it is. What's his name? What's the name of that one? Sandslash. Now this is, see, this messes me up. Is that Star You or Star Me? It's Star something. I am terrible. Star You. How do you know that? Here's a Golbat. Oh boy. This might be a big card. I think I saw a reverse holo that was a big card. So I'm going to sleeve this up, and it might have been this one. I may be wrong. Dragonite reverse holo. That was Zubat. Oh man, Zubat. The bats mess me up. The bats and the Clefairies, the Jigglypuffs. Oh my god, I have to do more studying. Okay, next pack magic. It is a hit. Yeah, I thought the Dragonite was a hit. I thought I saw it somewhere that the reverse holo Dragonite is a hit. So I'm doing the card show on the 14th. I need to get a whole bunch more of old cards. I need to up my old card inventory because I give away a lot of old cards because they're cool. Now, so a lot of people just came on. So to enter the giveaway, just say Orbeetle or Pikachu on this video and on another video. Say it on 2 videos, Orbeetle or Pikachu, because I have an Orbeetle box and a Pikachu box. And whichever one you say, you'll be put into that drawing. Don't say both names. Please. Okay, here we go. Tauros. That's an easy one. Oh boy, I should know who this is. I don't know who this is. The card show's at Midland Park High School. So you can change your mind. That's okay. So who's this? Sea King. Yeah. Now this one I know. This is Porygon. I have a nice card coming up. I'm not sure who this is. I don't know who that is. But I'm getting a sleeve for the next one because the next one is actually a very pretty card. It's a holo. Fearow. Very good. Wait till you see this card, how pretty it is. Man, how this is to me one of the most evil Pokemon. Mewtwo, baby. I got a feeling that's a nice card. Mewtwo's not evil. Oh. I'm a dog person. We're talking, we might get a dog, I don't know. It was so when our dog passed away, it was heartbreaking. It was like losing a child. My God, it was. Oh. Next pack magic. Here we go. Oh boy. Okay. Sandlash. So this is Oddish evolves into that. What is that? I don't know what that is. Gloom. Here's Voltorb. Oh man, this is a beautiful. Oh baby. Oh baby. Hold on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. This is a beautiful card. This isn't the one that I'm going, oh baby, about. They should make that a full art card. That looks like Haunter. That is a beautiful card. That's not Gengar. That's Haunter. Watch this. I'm going to put it in a sleeve. If you know me, you know what I just pulled. Yeah, baby. It's only a double rare. No, I was excited about the Charizard. The Charizard was sitting there looking me in the face. Wow. What is that? 3 packs, 4 packs? And I got a Charizard. Can't complain. That's a good box. Okay. I need a drink. I'm talking too much. Oh, I love Charizards. I remember my first one and my first Charizard. But there was one Al Bundy show. He was at like a therapy session with a whole bunch of people. And there was somebody dressed up as a clown. And Al said something like, I'm not getting anywhere near that redhead. And the clown had red hair. And then he goes, or the clown. So he was talking about Peg. Oh my God. I loved Al Bundy so much. I do have a P.O. box. Hold on, I'll get it for you and show it to you. It's right here. And I'll hold it for a couple seconds so you could write it down. Oh, I just dropped it. Darn. No. There it is. Oh, wow. I need a studio really badly. You have no idea. Oh my God, it's so annoying being here. I have a carpet underneath me and it wrinkles, and it's a nice carpet rug, and it stops my chair on wheels. Here we go. I'll hold it so you can write it down. Married with Children, Al Bundy. To me, it was the funniest show ever on television. Thank you, Antonius. Hello, History Hunter. So let's put all this back, and I'll get to the next pack, which I've already ripped. I just haven't shown it yet. So I pulled the Charizard already. It's a good box. Okay. Hitmonchan. Yeah. Al Bundy would be canceled. They would never have it on the air because he mocked overweight women. This is I think that's Weeping Bell. Bellsprout. I knew it was that line. Now this is, if I'm not mistaken, Wartortle, because I'm seeing Squirtle up in the corner here. So that's Wartortle. I don't know who this is. I'm not sure who that is. Really don't know. I couldn't guess who this was. Hitmonlee. Oh my goodness. Now this is Nidoking, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a holo too. It's a reverse holo. Nidoking. Nidorino. Oh man. I'm in the area. I'm just, see, a year ago I would have had no idea who that was. At least I know I was in the family. I was in the family. I know who this is, and it's messing my mind up right now. And I'm not going to remember the name of this. Darn it. And I know who it is. I'm just drawing a blank on it. Rapidash. Rapidash. I said it before the word appeared. Rapidash, it hit me. And it evolves from... Oh, I can't remember. Look at this. Ponyta, right. That's not Pikachu. Who's saying that? Who said that? Hello, sweetie. Far-fetched. Oh, of course. Now, here's one. It's Crablore or I can't remember. They're messing up my mind. I have enough problems with Japanese cards. Now the Chinese cards are just killing me. Kingler. Oh, boy. Here we go. Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl, please. Okay. And check this out. I'm getting a sleeve. Because we have a part 2 here. Mewtwo, part 2. Okay, next pack coming up. I'm just putting this in one of these semi-rigids. These semi-rigids, these things, are what you have to send when you send cards in to get them graded. This is what you have to have them in. They don't want top loaders. They want semi-rigids. Okay. NBC. Oh, my goodness. And then he puts a exclamation point. I hope I can see that. Don't embellish. Oh, so I might have a lot of Mewtwo's in this set. Okay, I did not know that. Here it is again. Starmie. 2 of them. Growlithe. I think this is Weedle. I think this is Weedle. If I'm right here, that's a miracle. Weedle, wow. And I think this is Tentacruel. Tentacruel. Wow. And the next one is a reverse holo of, I don't know. Is that Farfetch'd? I don't know who that. I think I don't know. Spearow. Man. But my nose is itching right on time. Something in these cards make my nose itch. Spearow. I want to pull a biggie. I want to pull the Gengar Pikachu is really what I want to pull live. That would be okay. Huh. That's not Onyx, is it? Geodude. Very good. Very good. You guys are smart. Now, this one I know is something like Omayante or something like that. Omayante, something like that. Omastar. Oh, yeah. See, I was close. Here's Sandshrew. I know that's Sandshrew. I know it is. Here's Haunter. And here's it evolves from Goldeen. Who is that? Sea King. Man. Ooh. So I'm glad my grandson was on, even if it was just for 10 minutes. It's always fun to look at this. I just pulled a sand shrew. Here it is. No, this is not a good one. This is not. This is just a regular. Sir, say hey, Sir Psyduck. Sir Psyduck. Here's your relative. I have to send you this card, Sir Psyduck. I have to send it to you. I have your address, I'm sure. This is, if I'm not mistaken, Caterpie. Caterpie, however you say it. Caterpie. Which evolves into Kakuna. See, I'm learning this stuff. It's just that sometimes it goes in and stays in. Other times it goes in and just goes right out. Now here's is this a good card? That's Meowth. I know there's a Meowth in here that could be expensive. Oh, Caterpie evolves into Metapod. Wow. This is a fun box to open. I got to admit. Yeah, it's a cool Meowth. It really is. And it's a, it's a Mega Ball. Mega Ball, Master Ball. It messes me up because one of the lottery things is the other one. And I don't play the lottery. Here's Polly. Oh, boy. That's not Poliwhirl. What is it? Master. Poliwrath. Yeah. Here's Snorlax. Snorlax. He's easy to pick out. I think this is Seel. Seel, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. Now this is, I'm not sure. Wow, this next card is really nice. It's a nice hollow. Holy crow. Magmar. That is Magmar. Yeah, I was thinking, look at this next. This is a hollow. This is a pretty card. I'm going to put that in the sleeve just in case. Whose hollow is that? Pterodactyl. I was watching Family Feud the other day. I love watching Family Feud because you hear some of the wackiest comments. So this was probably a couple weeks ago. It was besides a bird, name something that has wings. So the first person said a plane. The next person said, now the next person, okay, I have to put this exactly the way. How can I say this without sounding weird? Or, Steve Harvey can say things to every family because he's an African American. He gets away with, if that was a white person, they couldn't say half of the stuff that he says. So the next person was an African American family, and this was the smartest kid on the panel. He was I think he was getting a master's degree in something. And Steve Harvey said, besides a bird, name something that has wings. And he goes, pterodactyl. And Steve Harvey looks at him and goes, what? Now, you have to understand, you're trying to say something. They're asking these questions in a mall. You're trying to match the people in the mall. How many people in that mall do you think said pterodactyl? Needless to say, he got but nobody said insect. Like, come on, an insect. God, I love Steve Harvey. He's the greatest. He is so funny. Or my favorite one. My favorite two. I have two. A man's name that begins with the letter H, and the guy goes, Jose, and Steve Harvey goes, Jose with an H. And then Steve Harvey goes, fill in the blank. Pork blank. You can go pork chops, pork roast, pork ribs, pork loin. What did the guy say? Pork blank. He goes, cupine. And Steve Harvey looks at him and goes, what? He goes, cupine. Porcupine. Oh my God. It is the funniest stuff. I love that show. Hey, I do this every live just to show people how things have changed. If you know the answer or you have seen this before, don't answer. If you don't know, if you have never seen this before, give me a guess. But if you've seen it before, don't answer. This is from 1985. It's a ticket to get into Disneyland. Good for one admission, unlimited use of attractions, and parking. So on the back is the price of this ticket and the price of parking. Somebody take a guess. Take a guess how much in 1985. So it was the 30th anniversary. $5,000. Yeah. I'm looking here. I mean, $2. Come on, Fun to Pan. Come on. Here we go. To get into the park in 1985 was $8.50 with free parking. My, how things have changed. They have the best churros. I see people walking around eating a lot of turkey legs. I don't know. I don't want to walk around Disney Park with a turkey leg in my hand. Here we go. Oh boy. Right off the bat, I'm messed up. I don't know who that is. That is I don't know. Far-fetched? Pidgeot. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Who wrote that first? Maro Carpe. Nice job. This one I know. Diglett. Oh. Here's the upgrade from Pidgeot. Fundaban. But that's a hard name to say. Pidgeotto. Here's Execute. The cute eggs. They look like pineapple. They look like coconuts to me, not eggs. Then here's a nice Omayante or Omastar. Omastar. That's a hollow. It's a nice card. Executor. Yeah. See, the different variations of them mess me up. Eventually, I'll get it. Eventually. So let me just say there's a lot of people here now compared to how there were before. The giveaway, just say either Orbeetle or Pikachu. To enter the giveaway, just say Orbeetle or Pikachu. You just got the notification for the live now? Man, I tell you, YouTube. Let me read something to you. Hold on. Let me show you this first. Here's why I'm saying Orbeetle or Pikachu. Because nobody claimed it. There's the Pikachu, and nobody claimed it. There's the Orbeetle. Okay, I'm going to read. I'm going to look at my analytics, and I'm going to read a month ago and then now a couple things. Just listen to this. I'm looking at subscribers, right? On March 16th, I had 279 subscribers in one day. March 16th. On January 2nd, I had 311 subscribers in one day. Here's the last week. Yesterday, 27. The day before, 32. The day before, 38. The day before, 15. The day before, 47. The day before, 48. The day before, 55. How do I go from 300 subscribers in a day to 15? That algorithm, and without changing anything, I don't change anything. I'm very consistent in what I do. How do I go from 300 to 15? It doesn't make sense. On a good month, I'll do 3,000. On a month nowadays, I might do 1,000. It annoys me so much. Mankey, part man, part ape. Primeape. Wait a minute. Nobody said it yet. Primeape. Please tell me that's Primeape. What does first water mean? Is that Primeape? Somebody say yes or no. Somebody. It is. I was right. Yay. Okay. Here's a Magneton. Magnemite. That looks like a photograph. What does first water mean? Why are people writing first water? Here's the cute eggs. Yes, Mankey is before. Here's a Charmander. Thank you, T-Ray. This is Charmander. Look at that. Man, what YouTube does blows my mind. Then we have, is this Alakazam? Is that Alakazam? And is it a shiny? It's a shiny Alakazam. Wow. Yes, it is. I'm putting that in a sleeve. It's a shiny Alakazam. Sweet. Kadabra. It was either Alakazam or Abra or Kadabra. Shiny Kadabra. Thank you. I hate messing up, which is quite often. You have no idea how much trouble I can get into. I need a drink. I have a fan blowing. It was really hot in New Jersey today. I still have some gardening to do. It's just been it went from 45 degrees to 90 degrees. One day, literally, it was 45 degrees. The next day, it was 90. Like, come on. Just give me some days in the 70s so I can do a little garden work. Here we go. Oh. Hypno. Oh. And the next one is, I think, Doduo or something like that. Doduo. I have been well. Doduo. I got it right. Yay. Nidoran. Now watch this. This evolves from Shelder. Shelder into, I don't know what. Nidorino. Shelder into Cloyster. Okay. And this is, I think this is Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee. Machamp. Oh, man. Oh, I'm really messing up now. Two more. Oh, this is the last pack from that box. Then I got to open the other box, and I have to move a little faster because I'm going a little slow. So no massive hits from the first box. This is Seal, who evolves into, I can't remember. My mom's at the live too. Dugong. Yep. Porygon. That's not Sea King. What is just messing up my mind? That's Goldeen, right? Goldeen. This I should know. And the next one I should know because it's a copy of a 151 card. I don't know what this is. We had it before. Hitmonlee. And this is Ditto, right? Is that Ditto? Right down there is Ditto. Yeah, I was right. Wow. I'm even kind of amazing myself. So let's open this next box. Box number 2 has to be better. Even though I pulled the Charizard, That's all that matters. Oh, it ripped this way. Oops. Oh, man. I'm being clumsy. That's the last thing you want to say when you're opening packs. Oh. Oh. Come on. Give me a Gengar and a Pikachu. Give me one of them. Yeah, it's not been a big hit night. I haven't had a really big hit yet. Oh, I think this is Grimer. Muck. And this is Machamp. Machop. Oh, man. It messes my mind. Sea King. Hey, finally. Here's Spearow. And here's Omastar again. Pidgey. That's Pidgey? Oh. Okay. I'm trying to pick up the pace a little because it's 8:11. I don't think I'm going to make it through all 15 packs at the pace I'm going. Here's Hypno. Hypno. That's Kadabra? Man. See, I'm getting messed up at all these. Like, this is Crawbler or Crabbler? I don't know. Paris. That's not, is it Paris? Jeez. Here we are, Polly again. Poliwhirl. Poliwag. Ay, 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 ay. Here's Growlithe. And I think this is Articuno. Or as people say, Articuno. It's Articuno. That's Arcanine. Oh, man. Jeez. I'm just really messing up tonight. I got to hire a Chinese person to sit next to me. I'd love to have a Chinese person who spoke English and Chinese, but his English was so bad you couldn't understand what he was saying. I think that would be hilarious. Here's Rattata. That's not Raticate. That's the first one. Okay, here's oh boy. This is an evolution of, that's Gloom. Okay. Here's one of the bats. It's going to mess me up. Which bat is that? Bats in the Belfry. Zubat. Sandlash. And a reverse holo of Charmander. Sandslash. I could say Sandlash. I left an S out. Okay. Here we go. Wartortle. That's easy. Here's that Paris one again. Poliwag. This is a different pack. This is the same cars, a different pack. Growlithe. Then Arcanine. I should have known Arcanine. I should have known it. This is a reverse holo of, that's not Slope. It's a Slowpoke. It is Slowpoke. Huh. I'm going to show this to people in case somebody's just come on. To enter the giveaway, just say Orbeetle or Pikachu on any video or short by 9:10 my time. You've got 55 minutes. Orbeetle or Pikachu. Slowbro. There you go. Slowbro. I could spend a year trying to remember all this stuff, and I won't remember. Is this Lapras? Lapras. Wow. Then here's Jigglypuff. Now watch, I'm getting this whole pack correct. This is Growlithe. Growlithe. I'm getting this whole pack correct. This is Golduck. I got the whole pack correct. The whole pack. Mewtwo. It's my third one of the night. That's not Pikachu. That's Mewtwo. Don't mess with me. A walking Pokédex. Yeah, something I'll never be. We have a big card show coming up in July here in New Jersey. That's where people, the last one I went to, people were saying, "Can I get a picture with you?" I'm like, me? I'm just me. Why do you want a picture with me? I was accommodating. I don't know what this is. That's not Geodude. I don't know what that is. Hey, K Willard. Then here's I don't know. I went from good to bad on this one. Man, I'm just wiping out. I went from knowing all five to knowing none of them. Gloom. Why can't I remember that? I've seen like 3 or 4 of them. Haunter. I know Haunter. I got to know one of them. Here's one of the Nidos. I'm not sure if it's Nidorino, Nidoking, Nido. I don't know. Now what's happening is I'm going through this so fast, I'm going to be ahead of schedule. Nidoqueen. Man, you people are messing with me tonight. Right on? Queen is purple. Yeah. Here's Lapras again. There's no Cubone in here. What is this? Then there's Paris. Paris. Sea King. Oh, the next one I should know, and I don't. And it's a reverse holo, and it's a nice card. Look at how nice that reverse holo is. It's beautiful. Venomat. Yep. What do we got? How many left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're halfway through the box already. I'm flying. Sorry about that. I get thirsty talking so much. I drink a lot during the course of the day because I talk a lot. That was I have one of these sitting here too. Because I knew I was going to be thirsty because it's warm. I had the air conditioner on, which is right here, but I ended up turning that off because it makes too much noise. So I put the fan on, blowing on me. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Messing my mind up. Squirtle. That was Nidoran. This is Squirtle. I know this is Squirtle. Here's Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan. This is Bellsprout. This is a reverse holo of Poliwhirl or Poliwag. Oh my God, it's so confusing to me. Poliwrath, the wrath of Polly. You know what's great about this box? That's how many cards And I still have room for a lot of cards. That's what I love about these plastic boxes. Oh, this one's being hard to open. That must mean there's good cards in here. They really sealed it. Golbat. Oh! Wow. Bulbasaur. Now, I have a Bulbasaur planter. So it looks just like Bulbasaur, but it has an opening in the top, and there's a jade plant growing out of it. And I've been watering it, and the jade plant is this high now. And it's a Bulbasaur. It was given to me by my grandson, who was on earlier today. I should bring it up and show it to you sometime. It's in the kitchen because it has nice sun. Boy, this is a pretty card. Coming up. Poliwrath. Sorry about that. Is this Drowsy? Wow. And here's Sandshrew, reverse hollow. Sandshrew. Wow, I'm on a run. I wish you guys could talk. The problem with that is if everybody was talking at once, it'd be hard to understand. I don't want to be the one to talk for 2 hours. Once in a while, I'd like somebody else to talk. Maybe I'll have somebody come over to my house and sit next to me and do the live with me. Here we go. I've been through this before. This box is stinking big time. This box is not going to have any hits in it at all. Omeante, of course. Here's a Nido. Nido, I don't know. This is Slowpoke, right? Slowpoke. That was Rhyhorn, yeah. Slowpoke. This is... That's Diglett up here, so that's Digimon. Dugtrio. I knew it was Dugtrio. Come on, Grandpa. This is Joltig. Oh, no. That's Jolteon. Because I see Eevee up here. That's Jolteon. Yes. Finally. An evolution. I corrected it before I saw it. I can see the names over here, but I corrected it. I realized once I saw Eevee, I knew it was Jolteon. Come on, just one big hit. That's all I'm asking for. Is that too much to ask? Oh. So the original one is Horsey, and this is Seadra. Here's Venomoth. Here's Jigglypuff. Man, I can't believe I don't have a nice hit. Here's Growlithe. Oh, I just pulled a shiny. Oh, yeah, I'm going to sleeve it up. I'll show it to you. It's a shiny Voltorb. What just happened? Apple Maps. Why did Apple Maps just open up? That was weird. I must have hit something. That's a shiny. I knew it's a shiny. You can see that. So let me put it in a sleeve. These boxes have been, other than the Charizard, they've been okay. I mean, they've been nothing to write home about. Oh, I'm getting a little cramp in my hand. Okay, here's next pack magic. Oh, yeah, because the computer listens to you. I'm not sure. We used to have the thing at Alexa in the house. We got rid of it because it's listening. I don't want anybody listening to me. Here's Diglett. Hey, I got the next one too. I'm on a run now. That's Diglett. Eevee, finally. Poliwhirl. Gramps, please. Please what? Poliwag. And here's Raichu. It's a hollow. So I'm doing the card show in 2 Sundays from now, which is 9 days from now. I'm going to I'm trying to hire a high school kid to video me. But I live in a town where a lot of the kids don't have to work. So I don't know if I can get one in time. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't know what that is, but I just pulled a nice card. But I don't know what it is. So who's that? That's an update. That's an evolution from Paris. Parasect. Makes sense. Well, you people know too much. It's scary. You obviously Wartortle. Whatever a turtle is, I'm not sure. Here's don't know. It's not one of the legendary legend. That's not Parasect. That's not What is this? Fearow. Venomat. This is Venomat. The next one I'm going to need help with. I don't know who this next one is. It's a double rare. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Golem. That's Golem? Wow. Sleeving it up. Okay, 2 more packs. So to enter the giveaway for this live, just say Orbeetle or Pikachu, either or. I'll search both by the end of this live. I should sleeve up the Arcanine? Okay, thank you. I will go back through it. I'll actually end up looking through price charting and see if any of them are pricey. And the reason for Orbeetle or Pikachu is because 2 boxes, 1 unclaimed, an Orbeetle box and a Pikachu box. So I'm probably going to give both of them away from this live event. So there's going to be 2 big winners. Okay, here we go. Why is it not ripping? There we go. Wow, this pack is being hard to rip. There we go. Man. Yeah, you say one or the other. Either or. Yeah. I'm just not getting hits. I am not getting hits. I got one more pack after this. Nidoran, Slowpoke, Doug Trio. Aha! Kakuna Matata. This looks like, hold on. This looks like, is that Moltres? Oh, I got these online. Is this Moltres? Wow. Holy crow. Look at, that's how much room I have left in this. Just enough for another pack or two. Last pack magic. I need some big magic here. Wow. It's not ripping. And I don't want to damage the cards. Here goes nothing. No, that didn't work either. This is not, I'm having a hard time ripping a pack. My gosh. Here we go. I made a good surgical cut. Rip it up. A surgical cut. Last pack magic or last pack horrible. Okay. Persian. I know it's Persian. Tangela or Tangela, however you say it. Tangela. Horsey. No magic in this last pack. Firo. And finally, a reverse holo of Dragonair. What the Italian? Articuno. Yeah, Articuno. So from my perspective, this might be actually I have to look, the priciest card that I pulled. But that's my baby. Wow. And I pulled one. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Mewtwo's 3. Somebody sent me, I ordered some cards and they came in and they sent me these things with them. I don't even know what these are. Digimon. They just included them. I don't know what Digimon. I see them in stores. I don't know anything about them. I'm having enough hard times with Pokemon. Forget Digimon. So yeah, so I'm going to do the card show Sunday the 14th. The doors open at 9. They close at 3. At 2:30, I start wrapping up because I'm out of gas by 2:30. And the worst part is it's in a high school gymnasium, so it's going to be hot. I got one of these things that go around your neck, and it's a fan, and it just blows air up on your head. So it's pretty cool. But if you've seen a video of me with a little kid and the kid gets a Charizard, he wins a Charizard. That was in the in Las Vegas in the front row card show. Now, when I lived out in Vegas 2 years ago, they did a front row card show in Vegas. They did one in Phoenix, and they did one in maybe Los Angeles or past somewhere in Southern Cal. Then they went up to Seattle. Now they're doing them in Orlando. They're moving around the country, front row card shows. It's gotten big. And I mean, I used to get 2 tables, and they were, back then, 2 years ago, they were $75 each. Not a lot. It's $150 for 2 tables. But and I had a lot of cards, and I gave away a lot of cards in that card show. I had boxes of cards, and I said to kids, just go over to those. I have 3 boxes over there. Go over to those boxes and pick out any 20 cards you want. And they would just go over there, sit there for 10 minutes, pick out 20 cards and say thank you and turn around and walk away. But I have loads here. I'll show you. I have boxes that look like this. I'll just show you what's in here. A lot of cards in here. And are they good cards? I don't even know. I have so many cards. Oh, these are cards from the card show. I'm going to have to go through these, and I got to get ready for the card show. It takes me about a week. So I'm going to start on Monday. I have my big box of graded cards right here. I'm going to start on Monday. I have one of those. I'm trying to find it in here, and I'm not going to get it. It's buried underneath somewhere. I have one of those price guns. But I love doing card shows. You get to meet a lot of people. But this is a card show where it's 50-50 Pokemon sports cards. I want to get into, I have to start doing Pokemon shows again. Those are the bigger ones where everybody that comes in is looking Pokemon, but I need more graded cards. Boy, PSA really, I am so upset that PSA isn't taking cards in. Hello, Zach Bloom. I saw your message, but you retracted it very quickly. But I did see it. So, Zach Bloom, you just came in here to enter the giveaway for this live. You have basically another half hour, 30 minutes. Switch to tag. I thought about using tag. I'll explain in a minute why I didn't. To enter the giveaway, just say Orbeetle or Pikachu. I went to make a tag account, and I tried putting in my address, and it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me put in my address. And it was like, after about 10 minutes of trying to do it, I said, screw this. And I just went to Beckett's. And I sent 30 cards to Beckett's that day. And so I'll try and make tag. I'll try again. I don't know why. I was trying to put my address in, and it kept just deleting it. Like, what the heck's going on? So, you know what's funny? Hello, Coupon Lover. Coupon Lover always wins on these live things. Coupon Lover and her husband always enter. And you know who's not here? Ben F Productions. He's usually here, but he's not here tonight. I can get to see. I see all the names that are popping here. Fundip Man. That's a Coupon Lovers banned from the live giveaways. Well, who was the guy? I only remember one name for some reason of somebody who won one of the big boxes. They won the, I don't remember if it was the Crown Zenith or the 151. His name was Boobra. Boobruh. Boobra. That's a name you remember. Or at least that's the name I remember. And I shipped him the whole box. I shipped he lived in South Dakota somewhere. He lived in South Dakota in the middle. And you know, when I I always check if the address seems a little odd to me, I'll check on Google and it'll show me a picture of the house. He lives in the middle of nowhere. And I boxed it up. It was one of those big boxes. I boxed it up. It was expensive to ship. So, and also I have somebody's looking for these, and I don't know which ones they want. Hold on, I'll show you. I don't know who that is. These are sleeves. They look for certain ones because they collect sleeve sets, and I've got them sitting here. I don't know. I emailed you again. You've been the one asking for them. I'll be glad to send them to you. I just don't know which. I'll just maybe just send you the bunch of them. Good luck first pack. That's me, and I need one of those each. History Hunter. Maybe I'll split them up. I have more. I have a right. Listen, that's an armoire right there that has. It's loaded with Pokemon stuff. Pokemon. Let's see. Pokemon. Pokemon. It's loaded with Pokemon stuff. Without moving stuff, there's too much stuff in front of it. That's why I need a studio. I need a studio so I can put shelves in, so I can have me with some nice stuff behind me. Hello, Heavy D. Some nice stuff behind me. I have a beautiful Gengar wall cling, a beautiful one. But do I want to do it here? I guess I have to because I've been delaying for so long. I really should do it. I have a table. I have the wall cling. I have some shelves. I just have to get a couple lamps and a tripod for my cell phone because I do all my filming with this. This thing has like 2 terabytes of memory in it. I can record videos all day long on this, and it doesn't use all the memory. You know, my first computer, I had an IBM PC XT. You may not remember that. The original IBM desktop was called the IBM PC. The second IBM desktop was called the IBM PC XT. The XT had a hard drive in it, a hard drive for memory. The PC didn't have a hard drive, the original one, the PC. The XT did. The hard drive on the XT was 20 megabytes. Now, just to show you, this is for my Mac. It's called a LaCie hard drive. You can actually bounce it. It's very secure. It's not that I'm going to bounce it. That drive has 10 terabytes. They've come along. Oh, I see more. Oh, I didn't even realize. I got more. I got that, and I have this. So I have this, but I have it twice. So what I'm going to send them out to 2 people. I'm going to send some out to History Hunter, and I'm going to send out to BSB. Boy, oh boy, did I send a lot of pins out. And those little boogers had to get sent as a package, not as a letter. And I sent out about, I don't know, 17 pins. Everybody wanted the pins. Somebody wanted the stickers too. Those Jolteon sleeves, they came in with that Japanese box the big, I think it was Japanese, not a Chinese box. Maybe it was Chinese. I can't even remember. I ripped so many boxes and packages. And then my sweetie comes on. She watches the video every now and then. She never says anything. That's her. That's her and me. In Disney World, that's probably about 10 years ago. Or maybe longer. Yes, somebody got the flying and surfing Pikachu. I can't remember who it was, but he or she did something that annoyed me. Do you know, I say, send me your YouTube name, your real name, first and last, your complete mailing address, and please verify that. Like, I just got a letter back the other day. They can't deliver it to the address that the person sent me. Like, what? don't people know their address? And you can't imagine. Send it me like you're writing a letter and it's on the envelope. Joe Smith, 123 First Street, Youngstown, Ohio. They send it. My name is Joe Smith. I live at 123 First Street. The town I live in is Youngstown, Ohio. My zip code. And I got to then put everything on an envelope and delete all the extra stuff. It just makes things so much more difficult instead of just a copy and paste. And here's something that I'm glad I finally got. I got return address labels. So that's something. I got a lot of those. I was so happy to get those. It looks so much nicer than me. I used to print up my own, and that looks so much nicer just doing it that way. So we are now 12 minutes out. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any chats they want to talk about? The best places to eat in New Jersey. What are you trying to eat? Hold on. I'm thirsty. I'll explain the Pokemon thing in a second. There's Granny's doing well. She's downstairs right now. There's a pizza place in Ramsey, New Jersey that Dave Portnoy went to, and he gave it a good score. It's called Kinchley's Pizza, and it's thin crust. And this is kind of weird. My son and his son, my grandson, came up to visit, and I said, he had been up a couple of weeks earlier and they went out to lunch. On their way home, they went to lunch. I don't remember why. I wish I could answer why. A couple of weeks later, they came up again to visit me. They live about 70 miles away. And I said, let's go to Kinchley's to get pizza. And his son said something to him. So my grandson said something to him. And he goes, there's a place in Fair Lawn, New Jersey called Johnny and Hanges. Hanges, something like that. It's a hot dog place. They deep fry the hot dogs and they have great chili. So you go there and get chili dogs, man, they are really good. It's just amazing. Certain places make really good stuff. That place makes really good hot dogs. I don't need a lot of hot dogs. Thank you, Pancake Man. I don't need a lot of hot dogs. My sweetie, I'll tell you how we met too, my sweetie, and then I'll talk about, somebody asked me about how I got into Pokemon. I'll tell you how my sweetie and I met. I'm 6'3". Look how tall she is. She's 6 feet tall. She has a master's degree in psychology, clinical psychology from Columbia University. Her brother has a master's degree in finance from Dartmouth. Her sister has a master's degree. I don't know what it was, a master's in what, from Georgetown. Her father had a PhD in chemical engineering from the same school Einstein went to over in Switzerland. So she was looking for somebody who was tall. Of course, she's tall and educated because they had to deal with her family members. Well, so we decided to meet at a Barnes and Noble, and we did. She came walking in the door. I knew it was her, and there I was standing in front of her, and I was like 6'3", 270. And at 270, I'm in pretty good shape. I'm probably 15 pounds overweight, but at 240, I look like like a weightlifter. So we went out and had dinner, and in the beginning we were on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again, and we went on again and stayed on again. And it's been, I don't know, 25 years. I was bald then. I've been bald for a long time. So somebody asked me how I got into Pokemon. Okay, back in the 90s, I'm a photographer. I take very good sports photographs. I have very good camera equipment, and I know how to use my camera. So I can take very good shots in low light. Thank you, Zach Bloom. And so I would go to hockey games, the Devils, and take pictures. Well, I took some really nice pictures, and I would go get the players. We'd go to a practice and get the players to autograph them. I'd make them in 8x10s and get the players to autograph them. So one of the players asked me for, can I get a copy of that? And I can't really remember. And it was Billy Guerin from the Devils. And I said, sure. And I made some copies. I said, I'll come down next week to a practice and I'll give you some photographs. No big deal. What's a 8x10 cost $3 back then? And so I used to take Billy, and thank you, Antonius, and some of the giants, Stacy Dillard and William Roberts, by the hospital. There's a hospital here in Hackensack called the Tomorrow's Children's Institute. Kids with cancer and blood disorders. I would take the players by to visit the kids in the hospital. Well, before I started bringing players, I would go myself and I'd bring packs of cards. So I'd go in there with a box of football cards, a box of baseball cards, a box of hockey cards, and a box of basketball cards. This is when boxes of cards cost $10. And I'd hand out cards. But little did I realize that everybody there it was mostly a Hispanic minority. And what's their favorite sport? Soccer. And I had no soccer cards. So I would bring players by. Like if I bring Billy Guerin by, I'd bring hockey cards with them. If I brought William Roberts, I'd bring the football cards with. So they would go through the hospital with me and visit these kids. And that's how I got into big sports cards. This was in the 90s. So now we move out to Vegas, and I'm in Vegas, and I want to go to the Front Row Card Show. And I said, I'm going to give out some cards. So I got some boxes of football, basketball, baseball, and hockey. I didn't remember. So I go to the card show, and all the kids are wearing Pokemon stuff. And I'm like, wow, I see the Pokemon stuff in my card store, but I never really ask about it. So I went into the card store later in the week, and I know the owner, and I said, hey, can I ask you a question? Percentage-wise, what is Pokemon compared to sports cards? Now, his store is 75% sports cards and 25% Pokemon. He goes, Pokemon is 60% of our business. I said, what? So now I was a real estate agent, and I'd close on a deal and I'd go to that store and get a box of that, a box of that, a box of that, a box of that, a box of that. And so I had a lot of Pokemon cards. I have a lot of Pokemon cards from starting about 7 or 8 years ago, or maybe a little longer. Of course, I'd go in and I'd buy 10-year-old. I'd buy packs or cards, boxes that were 3 or 4 years old 7 years ago. So I'd be getting packs that were basically from now 10, 12 years old. I never got cards from the 90s. That never happened. So that's how I got into Pokemon. And I've been collecting it ever since. I just love their art. I love ripping Pokemon packs. I love giving, this is kind of weird. I love giving the stuff away because I can. And I realize how difficult it is for people to A, afford Pokemon stuff, and B, to find Pokemon stuff is just as hard. Thank you, Gray Fox. Pizza time. So that's why I give all this stuff away, is because, and hopefully it ends up in the hands of kids. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't control that because I follow YouTube rules 100% of the time. And so I'm very I love giving cards away. It's so much fun. I'm going to do the card show Sunday. I'm going to record the whole thing. Watch how I handle giving cards away to little kids. And I'm talking about giving away, I'm not talking about giving away so-so cards. I'm talking about giving away nice stuff, full art, illustration rares, just nice cards. Somebody will say to me, do you have any EVs? And I'll have to look through and see if I have any EVs. Or I'll say to them, who's your favorite Pokemon? And they'd come up and say, Kadabra. And I'd go, who's your second favorite Pokemon? And then they'd go, Abra. And I'm like, oh man, who's your third favorite Pokemon? Because certain things, like I love Psyduck. I love the Psyduck, the Pokemon Psyduck, because he's so cute. And I have, here. Captain Pikachu. I'm going to be giving that away at a card show. I saw Bearded Dad. I watch his videos. He's much more gentle with kids than I am. I'm more of a sarcastic grandfather. Who's this? And they don't know. And I go, eh. But then I make it easier. I make sure they always win. But he's just so gentle with the kids with their parents there. And I am just the opposite. I'm the one that's having fun. So we'll see what happens. But you saw, I got 2 of these Pokemon binders, and I'm going to fill them up with cards, and I'm going to give them out to kids there. I have a lot of, Bearded Dad is a very awesome Pokemoner. He's got 1 million+ subs. Good guy. I just saw him for the first time a couple weeks ago, and I follow him now. He's a really good guy. But I really like, thank you, Jacob. I like Nate and Marie. Real Breaking Nate and Marie. I don't know why. I think I get along really well with Nate and Marie, even though I'm a little different than they are. To me, they're a little, I don't know. We're not similar in a lot of ways, but I think I'd get along very well with them. So, PokeRev, PokeRev lives in New Jersey. PokeRev lives probably about 40 miles from me. I'd like to do a collab with PokeRev. I'd go over 100,000 subscribers in a blink. I want that YouTube arrow, darn it. I want that YouTube arrow. Thank you. Oh, hey, Ben F., welcome on. Just saw you. Thank you, Zach. Hey, Ben F., to join the giveaway right now, you better do it. We're running out of time. Just say Orbeetle or Pikachu on any video, or, you could do it on 2 videos. Because I got, hold on. Nobody claimed them, the Orbeetle or Pikachu, so I'm giving them away. I'm going to give away both of those boxes to people that were live today. So that's why I'm saying, say Orbeetle or Pikachu. I might actually divide it. These are going to be the Orbeetle people, and these are going to be the Pikachu people. I might do it that way. I don't know. You never know with me. Hello, DJ Harris. How are you? And hello, Chasney Thold. I don't know how you say that name. So it's 9 o'clock, people. Last chance. Right here. Say Orbeetle or Pikachu. Get into the Orbichu. Thank you, Sir Psyduck. We really love your humor. Okay. It's boy, time goes so quickly. I sit here and say, what am I going to do for 2 hours? And then next thing I know, 2 hours are done. Maybe I should do, my first video I did 3 hours, and it just made me way too tired. So I can't go 3 hours. I can't go. I'm too old. March, April, May. I'm coming up to 74 in 3 months. And my sweetheart's doing well. She's downstairs right now. She comes on every now and then. Not long enough, Grandpa. She comes on every now and then. I might do a longer one. I wish I could do a live stream from the card show, but they won't let me. From a bigger card show, I'll do a live stream and I'll just sit there for 8 hours and you can come in and go out as you want and just watch me interacting with these people. But the bearded guy, the bearded dad, he is great with people. I watch him and you learn things from watching people like that. And so he's a really good Pokemoner. And I comment a lot on his videos and say how much I admire him. But I comment on Marie and Nate also all the time. I don't really say that kind of stuff to Pokerev. Pokerev is different. Pokerev is, to me, is one step shy of a card store. So everybody, it's 9:02, last chance to enter the giveaway. Say Orbeetle or Pikachu on any video. Do it now. You're running out of time. By 9:10, I'm going to shut off the entries. So this is Grandpa saying thanks for watching. We have another 8 days of entering the UPC, the Mega Charizard. Man, oh man, oh man, I'd love to win that. I've never ripped a Mega Charizard, I don't think. Have I? It's hard to remember. I ripped so many cards. Oh, my goodness. So thank you for joining me tonight. I'll see you in the next live. I'll probably have one next week, and I'm sure I will. I'm going down to see my son. Thank you, Antonius. I'm going down to see my grandson was on earlier today just for 10 minutes. I'm going down to see my son this weekend because next weekend I'm doing a card show, and he has 2 of my display cases. So I need to get my cases back. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. Trust me. And yeah, it was a good night. So you all take care of yourselves. I hope you're all doing well and enjoy the summer. And I'll talk to you over the next couple of days. You'll see some videos popping on. Remember, you'll see videos popping on about the GoFundMe for that card store. You don't have to get in. I'm trying to get people to come in from Instagram and TikTok to visit that and donate $1 or $2. So just come on, you'll see them. I'm not doing that to put them in your face. I just want you to understand that. So good night, everybody. And let's say thank you for being here. Good night, all. Grandpa loves you guys. I love you guys. You guys are great. Thank you very much.